Example 2, using mental math, describe how to find the following. So our first one, if 39 is 1% of a number, what is that number and how did you find your answer? So if 39 is 1%, I know to get to a whole or 100% I would multiply by 100, so I can take 39 times 100 and get 3,900, and that would be our answer for that one. B, if 39 is 10% of a number, what is that number and how did you find your answer? So for this one I know 10% times 10 would give me 100%, so I'm going to do the same thing to my 39. So 39 times 10 would be 390. If 39 is 5% of a number, what is that number and how did you find your answer? Well, I know that 5% times 20 gives me 100%. So I'm going to do the same thing to my 39. So 39 times 20 gives me, if I take 39 times 2, that's 78, and then add on a 0, so 780. D, if 39 is 15% of a number, what is that number and how did you find your answer? So I can't count by 15s and get to 100, but I do know for my last one that I can do 5%. So if I take 15% and divide it by 3, that gives me 5% chunks to count by. So I do the same thing to my numbers. So 39 divided by 3 is 13. So now I know that 5% is 13. So to get from 5% to 100%, I would multiply by 20. So 5 times 20 is 100%. I should say percent here. And I'm going to do the same thing to my numbers. So 13 times 20 would be 260. And the last one, if 39 is 25% of a number, what is that number and how did you find your answer? Well, I know from 25% I can do that 4 times and that would give me 100%. So I'm going to do the same thing to my numbers. So 39 times 4, which you can work real quick out to the side of your paper if you want. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. So it would be 156.